I'm here in beautiful, sunny December, Ohio, wondering if you would like to change your recording setup, your mobile recording setup, from something like this into something like this. Here in just a few moments, I'm going to show you how I did this, what it takes to have a mobile setup like this. So let's go ahead and jump right into the video. So when you record videos on the go, one of the biggest rules that you have is you go with the best camera available, or the camera you have available to you. And for many people, the camera that they have available to them that's easiest to record on is their cell phone. But as you saw in the beginning, you can add some things to your cell phone to make it easier to record on when you're on the go. And we're going to take a look at a few of these products. Some of these products I had previously purchased here. Others I had purchased as well, and I'm going to show you what's inside the box for those. So let's talk about what we have here and talk about how to up footage, because sometimes just shooting with your cell phone like this is going to have to do. Other times you might be able to set up for a good event. If you're at a concert or say a sporting event where history is being made, you're not going to have time to set up with all of this. You're going to want to pull out your camera from your phone and start recording as quickly as possible. But if you're on the go and you want to, say, do a vlog while you're on the go, or just film what you're doing, this setup might be what's best for you. As always, it may not be what's best for you, but you can definitely always change. Now, obviously, first of all, you're going to need a phone. This is the iPhone 16 Pro. I upgraded back when it was released. Probably will not upgrade again for quite some time, as I'm fully happy with the iPhone 16 Pro. Switched over to USB-C, which is something that I wanted to do when the iPhone 15 Pro came out. And so switching over to this was a good thing. Now, one of the things that you're always going to want to have if you're vlogging on the go is some way to hold your phone. And I have two different options here, both of them by Joby. This is their Joby Gorilla Grip, I believe is what it's called. And as you can see, it has these joints on here that you can put around things. So if you want to put it around a pole, you could put it around a pole. If you want to wrap it around something else, you can wrap it around something else. And I'll show you how I like to do this when I'm recording. One of the other options is right here, the Handy Pod clip from Joby. And I got this because one of the thoughts that I had is maybe I don't have the bag space for this. And the cool thing about this is it does come with its own cell phone holder right here that is controlled by a tether. You can go like that and then lock it like that so your phone stays in there. However, it does come off of there, as you can see here. And while that's good, you also have a clip right here that you can clip on to a strap, maybe on your backpack, maybe on your sling bag, and just have not just a tripod, because it does expand out to a tripod, but also a grip for maybe shooting on, like this. The head does move, the ball head does move, although you probably want to resist moving it too much because it might come loose, but it is something to clip on your bag while you're on the go. It's small, but it can be effective. Now, one of the other things you want to make sure you have when it comes to recording on your phone is you want to make sure you have something that picks up good audio. Now, you could do a lapel mic or a lavalier mic. There are other options out there, such as a shotgun boom mic or some other options, but I actually found this that works really well with my iPhone 16 Pro. And I don't know the name brand. I will have to look for it on Amazon. There are many brands out there. You can spend anywhere between probably 20 bucks upwards of right around $300–400 for wireless mics you can use with your phone. Many of them you can use with your cameras, with different other things available. But this one in particular comes with not just a USB-C hookup, but it also comes with a Lightning hookup. So you can use it for Android or newer generation iPhones, and you can also use it with older generation iPhones, as well as, you know, your older tablets and stuff. Now, it does come with two mics, which is nice, but these microphones are cool because they have a clip here, as you can see, power button here, which automatically when you pull it out, it tries to connect to the receiver. But there's one other thing that's really cool about this, and that is it's magnetic. Not only do you have it that you can wear it like this, but if you wanted to, you could also take the magnet, much like I have my DJI mic for my DJI Osmo 3, but you could also take this and put it like that. And it's almost impossible to see. I mean, obviously you're gonna see it, but it's not an intrusion or an eyesore for people to see. Well, it doesn't have a dead cat on it to prevent wind. There is a wind resistant type setting on it that will light up if you are using it. Last thing I got, I haven't unboxed this yet, I'm gonna unbox it right now, is the MOA vlog screen. This is the PH01 Max-NMW. It's got a built-in battery. It's got a 3.97 inch screen, wireless connection, and a wired connection. Now you might be asking yourself, why would you need this? Why would you need this? And part of the thing is many people, when they're recording videos that they're talking on, are using the front-facing cameras and talking. And while it's not a bad idea, and it's not a bad option, your better cameras are located on the back of your phone. So one of the reasons why people don't use the backs of their phone is while they're trying to talk, they don't know if they're centered. They don't know how they look on their cell phone. They're just talking to cameras. They don't know how they look. They're just talking to the lenses. And that can be a little weird because if you're anything like me, I'll talk to the lens, but I also like to glance over and make sure that I'm still in frame, that I'm still talking and, you know, doing that. And that's kind of where this comes in. So let's open this up real quick and take a look at it. I think this runs for somewhere around 60 bucks on Amazon. You have a USB-C to USB-C and USB-C to USB-A. You have your manual. We'll take a look at that in a minute. You have a carrying bag for it. It's also like a microfiber cloth feel. So that's cool. I would have preferred something like a hard case for it, but that works. You have a shutter remote to connect, so that way you can start and end your recordings. Let's get to the screen. This is the screen here. You can see on the bottom there are two USB connectors. There's one for data, one for charging, so you can actually have this thing doing two things at once. Your controls are up here, brightness, power. I'm not sure what M or N is, but we'll figure that out soon. And the nice thing about this is you have your hookup for hooking it up to a tripod. You have a cold shoe here for like holding a microphone, like if you're using the Rode wireless system, you can hook that up, or maybe a shotgun mic. And it does expand to put your phone in. But the cool thing about it is you go, how is this connected? And I'm gonna show you. That's cool, right? And you can slide it up or down to make it so your phone is right on there. You know, that way you're not blocking the cameras, you're not doing any of that. So what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna go off camera, I'm gonna get this set up and I'm gonna show you what it looks like, and I'm actually going to record on it. So give me just a moment and I'll be right back. So right now I've got this set up, and as you can see from above, you see my screen here is just like that. But you see it's also recording like that. And what it does is this mirrors your screen. It mirrors wirelessly what you have here. Now you can hook up wirelessly, but where I have this microphone on, I can't, you have to have the wireless adapter in for the microphone. So I can't do a wired connection with that. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna press record on here and give you guys a little sample of what this looks like. So here is my recording on the actual setup for my vlogging / recording. Now it does lag just a touch in 4K 30, and it gets really laggy in 4K 60, which is kind of bad, but at the same time it's a nice setup. Now, as I said, you can move this back and forth. As you can see, it's in front of the cameras now. You can see here, if I move it, you're no longer in front of the camera, and I can still see myself in the screen, which is actually pretty nice when you're on the go. I'm sure the setup with this will make it so it's not hard to carry as well. It's not that heavy of a setup, and it's actually pretty good. Now let's get back to the other video. So that's it, really. This is a nice little vlogging setup here. As you can see, you can see myself through the camera here. It's a nice setup. It's an easy setup to have. It's a small setup, especially when you consider throwing this. Now, somebody might say, why not carry your DJI Osmo Pocket 3 with you when you are out and about? And that's a good question, because the Osmo Pocket is a very, very good camera. It's actually one of the best cameras out there. The reason I don't want to carry it right now is we're getting in the middle of winter, and I don't feel like lugging around the extra equipment as far as, you know, for recording like a vlog video or a go out video. Now that's another thing, is that the DJI Osmo, recording on it, if you record at below 32 degrees Fahrenheit, whatever, it tends to have a problem with that it doesn't want to record. Whereas if you have your phone with you, you're doing pretty well, and your phone can record, it will record. Obviously, you might not want to test these out in those types of temps, but hey, who knows? Maybe I'll try. Maybe we'll see what that goes with. But that's my setup. That's kind of what I'm going to carry for a little bit. We're doing like some on-the-go videos. So if you guys like this video, as always, check out my other videos. I just did a whole series on geocaching and my EDCs for different types of EDCs. So check out those videos. I have 2 of them linked here. You guys take care, and I will see you guys next week.